Hello Aries, Elsie here to do a reading for you. It is for the week ahead, Aries, as it usually is. If you're the ride or die, you already know that. I'm always reading for the week ahead. We have a couple of decks we're going to use for some extra energy here, and we do have the Kipper and we do have the Lenormand. We're going to look at both of those decks and we're going to throw some tarot at it. Find out what's going on. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome, welcome. I hope you'll stay. There is a subscription button down on the bottom right hand corner of the screen where I live. And if you would like to join us, just hit that button. And this tribe is growing fast, very fast. Thank you so much for all of those of you who do offer the thumbs up. I appreciate you, and you're the one that's growing this tribe. All right, let's find out what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries, please. All right. They are right there, are they? Let's go. Let's go. We've got the main female. We've got a journey. And we've got a community. Somebody moving? Feels like somebody here might be moving. Now we do see the main female, and they say female because it is genetically a female, right? There's someone who looks like a woman, but whether that's feminine or masculine energy for you is up to you. It's not up to me. We do have a courtship here. Very interesting energy to begin with. So we do have, yeah, it does feel like somebody's going on a journey to a community. Journey, I said. But it feels like here that somebody's having some sort of a new beginning. Like it feels like somebody here, feminine or masculine, is about to take a journey or have a new journey to some sort of new community somewhere. It feels like you're being accepted into a community. It could be a love tribe. It could be a place that you're moving to. Ooh. Jeez, do I have a Kipper in here? I sure do. What's that? Imprisonment. Interesting. All right. So you've got this card here. Oh, something is about to happen quickly here. That's what that's about. That's what the scythe is about here. We've got the Jack of Diamonds in the bottom right-hand corner, which means it's the Jack of Pentacles. You've been waiting for something here to change or something to happen quickly. Oh, the bottom of the deck, we do have the Tower, which is different in the Lenormand than it is in the Tarot. We have the Rider. The Rider is a messenger. You can see here that this person here has a note in their hand here. This is someone who's bringing good news. I feel like it's somebody's look, if this isn't about you and it's about someone else, it could be. It feels like somebody's about to surface. Because when I see this, it makes me feel like we've pulled it from the bottom of the ocean, right? And it feels like something is about to breach or break the surface here. It's like something is being left behind and now you can fly. It was something that I feel you were worried about. Maybe worrying about going to this new community. This could be a soul tribe. This could be a place where you're moving to. The journey, it feels like, is a good one. I'm going to say the how you get there is going to be a pleasant experience for you. And I feel like you may be going on this journey because of some sort of message that you are about to receive or that you have already received. So for some of you, that the week ahead is going to be when you start the journey, so you would have already received the message. And for others of you, you won't receive the message until the week ahead. Now the scythe is something it's like with one fell swoop we cut something out. I just want to say we've got angel numbers here already. 1010. Somebody, that might be something that you've been seeing possibly. It feels like somebody, this main female here, made a quick decision. But it was made in a very balanced way, and it feels like somebody here had been waiting and waiting and waiting for the point at which they could finally cut something away or cut something out. The scythe is a tool that is used even still in some countries where they have manual labor like that. It was used to cut wheat. And so it had to be very, very sharp. So when you took a swing, it just cut it right down. And it feels like you've been waiting for a long time for some sort of change to come. And you've been waiting, I feel, patiently. The main female card, number 2, always reminds me of the High Priestess. So I feel like your intuition was telling you to hold back or wait or don't make the strike just yet. And so I feel like somebody here has received a message which is going to cause them to go on some type of journey. The journey could be to a new place. You could be moving across the country, across the world, across your state or your province. But we do have card number 35. It's because of something that's breached the surface. It feels like it was something that you were worried about. The 9 of Spades is in the bottom right-hand corner. That's the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Cups is up here. And so we're at the ends of cycles, right? You're ready to go. You're ready to get out of Dodge and go somewhere else here. It feels like it's because of it. For some of you, it could be because there is somebody here that you've met at a distance. You could be moving closer to them, possibly. We do have somebody who might be in the future in some type of a courtship. So if you're not moving because of the courtship, you could meet somebody who you might end up dating, I'm going to say. This tower is different than the one in the tarot. This particular one is about corporation. Can be about an institution, could be some sort of a place where you work. Maybe somebody's moving for work. It could be that. But it's card number 19, and 19 in the tarot is the sun. We do have the sun. We see that the sun is showing up, coming over the hill here, or over the building, I should say. And so when you're in this tower, you're at the top and you can see things for miles and miles. It feels like somebody has some great clarity about moving to some type of new community. It's because of some sort of message that I feel is making you do that. It's good news, though. Tell me more about Aries, please. What else do we need to know about Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries, please. Tell me about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Lovers. Isn't that interesting? Tell me more. We have the Emperor. We have the 9 of Wands. All right. We have the 8 of Swords. We have Temperance, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. It's very interesting energy that I'm getting from this. I'm getting that somebody here is moving. And I feel that you are about to move. I feel like first of all, I feel like wherever you were or wherever you're at right now before the move, I feel is a place that you've outgrown. I want to say you're at the ends of cycles. We got 999. You're at the ends of the cycle. It feels like the cycle's about to be over and you know it. So it feels like somebody here is either getting a job with a really big corporation, or somebody is maybe moving because they know somebody who they want to be in a courtship with. That could be for some of you. But it's because of this message and something that has come to the surface that's sending you on this journey. And I feel like you made a really quick decision, but you were waiting, holding back your energy and waiting for word or something to happen, something to get cut out or struck down. Or it feels like you've been waiting a really long time to get word about something that's going to send you on this journey to a different community. We do have the Lovers and the Emperor, and it feels like this, of course, is your energy, right? Your Aries. This is the energy. You've got the Lovers energy here. It does feel like for some of you that there's a soulmate connection, or maybe someone that you've been communicating with from a distance. I feel like you're not exactly sure if this is what you want. I feel like you can't make a decision. And I'm just looking at the 8 of Swords here, and the 8 of Swords, you can see that they have the pumpkin with the 2 swords through the head. It's almost like it's been a really painful decision to have to make. We have 6 swords around this person, which tells me someone's moving forward. We also have 6 swords here. That is the 6 of Spades, right? So it feels like somebody here is about to, embark on a new journey. I think you're trusting the process, and that's what sixes are about. I think you're trusting the process. Look, we have a lot of numbers showing up here. We've got 4, the Emperor's 4, we've got 4 of courtship. We do have 10s, right? We've got 1, 1, 1, because these both break down to a 1. It's the beginning of something for you. The beginning of a new journey is close. It does feel like the reason that you might be leaving the place that you're leaving is because of the 9 of Wands. I feel like it's run its course, or you're not interested in being there anymore. It's been exhausting. It feels like you're taking the 1 wand, right? This person has 1 wand in their hand here. It feels like with this purple, that they've got the purple hat on, the purple boots, purple shirt. It feels like your third eye is open. I want to say that you've realized something, that maybe you got communication, the 8 wands, and so you decided to take the Ace of Wands and go. It feels like patience, though, has been a part of this. And it feels like you've been waiting and waiting to go. To like resume something, like resume building something that you started. And it could be that you're moving, maybe you're building a house, or maybe friendships. Possibly you're moving to, well, this is community as well, right? We've got community, but the 3 of Pentacles is also community. It's finding your tribe. It's community. It's people who are on your side. You're on their side. Tell me more about Aries, please. I feel like the Emperor is probably going on this journey because there is somebody in the distance that I feel that you're interested in, but I feel like you were waiting for word from somebody. So the Emperor was waiting for word, possibly from the main female, to say, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to go. You could actually be at this place where this person is moving to. If you take it whatever way it fits for you, Aries. This card just flew out. We've got the 8 of Cups. Somebody is leaving something behind. I feel like you've realized that you were settling for a situation or a job, or maybe you were in a relationship, or maybe you were just living in a place where you just it didn't feel like home, but you stayed there because maybe that's where your businesses are, or maybe that's where you do business. Maybe you're a person who is a manager of a place, or somebody, the Emperor is a pretty big deal, right? The Emperor is the one running things. The Emperor is the ruler of the empire, which means all of the kingdoms. So it does feel like somebody got tired of ruling the kingdoms where they were, possibly. But I feel like there is the Lovers here in the 8 of Cups. It feels like somebody here is moving because I don't want to settle for this anymore. Yeah, it became boring. It became boring, and it feels like whatever advances were coming at you, whatever cups were coming at you, I feel like you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't think I want to. Tell me what's coming to the surface. Tell me about this messenger here. What's the message and what's coming to the surface? I think it's you that's surfacing. We got card number 35, which is an 8. We've got the Page of Pentacles. You are doing something new, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Interesting. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. So whoever is making the move, it could be you, Aries, it could be someone else. I don't know who the main female is, whether they are feminine or masculine. It feels like the Page of Pentacles is here because now you want to get face to face with somebody here. The 9 of Pentacles tells me that you're really confident of the decision-making process, that there is a message that has arrived that's given you the confidence that it's time to go, that you can make a clear decision about either trying something again or going, like, I'm looking at the Judgment card as maybe somebody's moving back home, like back where their parents live, or back from, back to the place where you grow up. The Judgment card feels like with the 9 of Pentacles that you're pretty confident that this is the right decision, that you're about to resurrect something. And it could mean like you're resurrecting friendships. It could be you're resurrecting some sort of a courtship, or maybe the reason you're taking the journey is because of that. But there is an opportunity that I feel you're going to, and the opportunity I feel is what came as the message. So it feels like something surfaced here about someone in the community, and that there's a messenger who brought you some information, and maybe you're the person who actually lives at the location, but this person is the person who's moving. You could be, if you're not the the feminine or masculine who is the main female. Tell me what you've been waiting for. Why have you been waiting and holding back and listening to your intuition, or maybe someone else's? Take it as it resonates for you. We've got the Ace of Wands. Somebody's ready to go. Their motor is going. We've got the Six of Swords. Yeah, this person is the one that is moving on. We have another 6. We now have 3. And we have the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Things are coming into alignment. It's like you're really happy about this move. You're super excited about it. Whoever the main female is, you are super excited about this move. It's like you're moving toward your wish fulfillment, whether you know it or not. You're leaving a place that was never for you, and you are moving to a new community. I feel like you're going to surface in a new community, or maybe you're the emperor and you're going to surface in the new community. But I feel like if you don't know, Emperor, dear Emperor, whoever you are, feminine or masculine, if you don't know, I feel like there's a courtship here. Whether this is the person that maybe this is something that you don't know about. Maybe you don't know this person is about to move back home, move back to your town. Maybe they're moving because you're giving them a job. Take it as it resonates for you. Tell me about this 8 of Cups, the Lovers, the Emperor. We've got the 2 of Cups. It feels like somebody here has decided that they no longer want to settle, and the 8 and the 2 is the 10. And so I've decided I'm going out there to look for the other cup, to look for my other half, or the person who will accept my cup. We have the Wheel in the reverse. And we have the Star. The Wheel is in the reverse. It tells me that this is not time. It's not divine timing. So I feel like for some of you, I'm reading about the week ahead. And I feel like I'm telling you, dear Emperor, that this person is about to move to you, possibly. If you're at the location, you could be the one moving. But it feels like, you know, it's telling me the week ahead is not the time. So I don't think that anybody's leaving on a jet plane tomorrow. I don't think it's happening in the week ahead either. I feel like this is, information that you're receiving. I feel like this is the information that is probably going to come about in the week ahead. The information, the stuff that's breaching the surface here, is going to make you feel like, you know what, I've had enough of this place anyway, I'm going to go. Or maybe it's this person who is the main female. Could be one or the other, could be both. I feel like you've been patient with somebody here. We've got the 4 of Cups, we've got the Knight of Cups. So there are feelings, like it feels like there are feelings here that need to be justified. Somebody wants to make something right or say something, and it's coming from the fact that they're going on a new path. The 7 of Pentacles shows up. The 7 of Pentacles is putting the hard work in on something. Is it really worth it? Should I really go? I think the answer is yes, because justice is here. It feels like somebody does have feelings for somebody. For some of you, somebody is making the move because they have big feelings for the Emperor. Or maybe you are the Emperor who has big feelings for somebody that is moving to you because of a courtship. Maybe you've been seeing someone long distance possibly, like you haven't been able to see each other face to face. But the Knight of Cups tells me that things have been moving really slowly. This is, the passive Knight. And so we're being very careful with our feelings, being very careful with what they say, but eventually justice is going to be here and we got to make things right on this new path. I feel like somebody is opening a new path, throwing the seeds of intention and nurturing something brand new that they're really willing to put the hard work in on. Because I feel like somebody here is at the end of cycles and I'm sort of over it. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this city anymore or in this state of being disconnected any longer. The Star is here. It feels like whoever is the person who's coming to move toward you is someone that you see as the star, somebody who you see is bright, somebody who is very healing. For those of you who are the Emperor that is moving, You're doing this to heal the self. You need to get away from the place where you're at because it's placed a lot of burdens upon you and put you in this Eight of Swords energy. Tell me what the outcome is here. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is in the reverse. You know exactly what you want, Aries. You know what you want. You want the reunion and you want to have a conversation. Let's be really honest about why we're here, why you're coming to me, why you're moving here, why I'm moving here. It feels like this courtship has something to do with seeing something clearly now. It feels like maybe you were kind of back and forth. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not, right? The sun is finally pushed through the clouds. It feels like you realize that somebody here is maybe a long-term partner, someone who I feel like you've been at a distance with. They could live across the world, across the country, across the state, across the province, but it feels like the decision has been made based on the information that arrived with the Page of Pentacles, which is there is an opportunity. So either, Aries, you're giving an opportunity to someone as the Emperor, maybe you're hiring someone and that person is moving to come to that job because they are the star. But I feel like what you don't know is that there might be a courtship that's happening here. So for some of you who don't know this person at all, who is moving toward you here, it might be an employee. You might have hired somebody who is like coming from another branch of the business you own, or a branch of a business you work for, or a business that you run. Maybe you don't own it, maybe you run it. But it feels like you're taking the star person, like the star pupil, I want to say. And I want to say that this is something that is not going to happen next week, but this is like preparation. It's like I'm telling you that there's preparations that are being made. So whether you know that they are or not, I feel like there are preparations being made for somebody who I feel you're probably going to end up in a courtship with, maybe even living with the family room here. It's like something you're going to see that's very clear after trying to make a decision about something. It is somebody here that I feel like you're going to fall deeply, deeply in love with. The Fool is here. There's a brand new beginning here for you. Look at this. Wow. It is at work. And for some of you, it has something to do with hiring someone or working with someone. You might know this person. Maybe you know them and you've been communicating with them through the work system. Maybe you've been working with them sort of at a distance and now they're coming to your facility. Everything sort of points to that. The Tower is here and it's like there's going to be a really big shift or a shocking, and maybe some of you don't even know that this person is arriving because I feel like the universe is sending you somebody. But I feel like it's sort of in a roundabout way. It feels like it might be a work thing for some of you. The door is opening. Look, tomorrow is the new moon. I'm just saying. Tomorrow's the new moon. The new door is opening. The Fool is here. The Tower is here. It feels like as this moves into this new moon, whatever was going on back there is being thrown to the ground. And it might be a little bit of a shock. Some of you might be saying, Reader, you're full of crap. And that's okay, because maybe next week you'll find out that there is somebody who is going to be joining your team from another department that maybe is across the country, across the city, across the country. It feels like there's a new beginning coming here. And your wish fulfillment is about to show up. Look at that. The Nine of Cups is here. I'm just going to leave that there, Aries. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I don't know what this is, but if you do, please tell me. I would love to know. It's like I'm reading like a 10-chapter book and I come in on chapter 8. Like I don't even get to start from the beginning. I don't know what's going on. So tell me if it resonates. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. And love you guys. And I'll be back because I'm always back. Bye.